When designing the education section of your resume, there are a couple of important points to keep in mind. First of all, you can see again that the heading is consistent. It stands out. It's consistent with the headings above and below it. And then you have a nice double space here so that it's not crowded together. And then there are a few key pieces of information you have to include. You must include your diploma or the credential that you are studying towards, the name of the college where you are studying, and the full, complete, and proper name of the school. And you can see for us it is the School of Hospitality, Tourism, and Culinary Arts at Centennial College. The last thing you need to include is the date. And if you're presently enrolled, you can just enter the start date and to present. Now the way this is designed is, I think, looks good, but it certainly doesn't need to be this way. You can see that the creator has used a couple of different types of font. No, actually they've used one type of font, but different styles of that same font. So they've added a little bit of color, some bolding. Alternatively, you could lay it out so that it looked like this. It could all be on top of one another. You could put the date over here. Of course, you need to make sure when you're copying and pasting things that the formatting remains consistent. You don't want too much purple text, otherwise then it doesn't stand out at all. You want to ensure that that is the same color, so we're going to format paint that date so it's the same color of font. You could have the title in bold and the rest not in bold. You could, you can do any number of things. It doesn't have to look like this. The point is, whatever you do, you want to make sure it's consistent. So I've changed Centennial College so it looks like this. Therefore, I'm going to change my high school as well so that it looks the same. And you'll notice I've only put June 2007 for the secondary school. With education, you can actually just put a date, an end date. You don't have to put the start and the end date. Of course, if you're still in progress, you do want to indicate that you are still in progress. Another thing you could do instead of putting present is you could put to April 2021 expected. Now you'll notice that I've typed beyond the end of my line here, and so you want to make sure that your date all stays on the same line, so you would backspace a little bit. But what has caused to happen is that now our dates are not lined up. So you want to back June up by one tab and use your ruler to ensure that they are on the same line and all even. Okay, so you don't have to line it up the way I'm showing you or design it the way I'm showing you. My point is that you do use a little bit of emphasis so that certain key aspects of your education stand out, and just ensure consistency. If what you did for your college diploma, you do the same thing for your secondary school diploma or any previous education. Also keep in mind that your education and your work experience should all be in reverse chronological order. That means with the most recent or the most current thing first, followed by things that are less recent. Whether it's education or jobs, remember reverse chronological order is key.